Again, I said this last week. I love the mature Tony. I'm gonna give y'all some real information, something real insightful, and for the rest of you Negroes that is just lost, y'all on your own. Like y'all just
Niggas are
like,
lost
man.
forever.
That's what I'm saying. That's always my like MLK Boondock speech. Like, fuck
Speaking
you
of
niggas, I'm going to
MLK,
Canada.
speaking of MLK, that goes right great to our next topic.
You
So
want to do this one?
yeah, I do it. So over the this past week, we if you are online, of course, you saw that Sexy Red like posted a AI picture with her and Martin Luther King. Not the worst shit someone's ever done, but you understand like okay, this is like kind of off. So the daughter of Martin Luther King, I believe Bernice King, she posted about how it was in bad taste. She didn't like it. She didn't think it was okay to do, and she wanted her to take the picture down. And Sexy Red didn't meet her with any like, well, I was like, she didn't meet her with any disrespect. She didn't meet her with any like negative energy. She said, "You were absolutely right. I thought this was just something innocent. I was wrong. Took it down, moved on. Never talked about it again because it wasn't something to make a big deal out of." And to that point, you see a lot of people with strong opinions to the daughter of Martin Luther King Jr. about how what she did was okay. The person that committed the wrong righted the wrong, said nothing about it again. But we losing our shit and just in society in general, but specifically like black people, to where we don't recognize like when respect should be had towards someone that comes specifically from that family, but just in general, like how like y- younger motherfuckers that are black like have don't really recognize rights and wrongs when it comes to our people, and a lot of that is due to like shit that's going on online and just what's being put in their faces, like is this like I always say this is the worst era of black people, and a lot of that is not due to like them specifically, but it's to what's being like taken in. And I say all that to say for Sexy Red being everything she is and being looked at the way she is, that's someone is not that is not like she's not dumb. She's not ignorant to certain shit. She might not know certain shit. She might not understand how certain shit work. But it's one thing she did understand is that this is the daughter of Martin Luther King Jr. And if she's not comfortable with me doing something that relates to her dad, I'm going to take that back and I'm not going to disrespect her. And if it shows anything, is that you can be ghetto but you choose to be dumb. And she didn't choose to be dumb in that moment. A lot of motherfuckers are choosing to be dumb.
I think that's valid, and I think the choosing because I know I didn't see the picture because it eventually got taken down, but I know Carlos Miller was also posted something that similarly to, and I don't think he was. I didn't see the picture in real time, and so if I have my events correct, he posted the picture, was also asked to take it down. He didn't take it down immediately. He tried to do like the comedian angle of like, oh, I'm gonna just make some jokes, and then eventually took it down. Um, this is something that like at some point, because I've heard people say like, oh well, so and so used to like someone people brought up rap and they were like, oh well, we've had niggas get off lines of like literally talking about police brutality lines in a rap song and like we didn't blink twice. And in real time, you're right. There's lines that have been said about political activists, police beatings, like rappers have said that. I'm not here to defend them. And in real time, it was accepted. There is also, just as human beings, there is a lot of things throughout human history that were accepted in real time that we all can look back and go, this was nuts. Let's never do this again. It's okay to say this was wrong. Let's improve, move on. So it doesn't matter that there is lines about black children getting killed or police brutality or things that were said in bad taste back in 05, 06. Like that shit shouldn't be allowed to fly anymore. There was shit and A2, rappers should never be your moral police. If you are getting immorality from rappers, you have lost the plot so bad.
Especially
it's like
25 female rap.
I'm just like, if that's where you get it from, bro, like you lost already. Like I'm not just sorry for you. Like you the same people that bought fucking Hawk Tua's meme coin. Like you went broke off that shit, my brother. You deserved it. You wasn't going to do anything good with that money anyway. And so, to Tony's point of like, you do choose to be dumb, and you especially choose as someone who's not the smartest person in the room. Like you choose to stay dumb. Like if you just actively decide I'm never going to be better at this, I'm never going to learn from this, I'm never going to improve on certain things that I could build on, like you just choosing to stay dumb. Because there's a real conversation in intelligence, and some niggas are just born smart as fuck, and then they are just clearly have higher IQs, cool. But choosing to stay dumb, like you like Meek Mill in like early 2010 Twitter. Like, man, nigga, you choosing to do this.
Early 2010 Twitter.
Like I
Meek
can't.
Mill yesterday.
Hey man, I'm trying to cut my man some slack. And so it's like that kind of shit. Like you choosing to stay there. And so, like even to the Sexy Red point of like, she said, I maybe she thought that was funny, and maybe that's a part of the background, it's a part of being ghetto. Cool. Someone with a better knowledgeable space and an emotional connection said, "Ayo, that's not funny." I bet. I've made jokes, and I'm a big fan of dark humor. And there is certain people I will make certain dark humor jokes, or some people I won't. And if I say one around someone doesn't like this so dark humor, I'll be like, "Hey yo, my bad. I apologize. Bad taste," and I'll move on. Like there's no. People are so stuck in this. I gotta be right, and it's like they take it a personal offense if they're wrong. It's like sometimes just admit you're wrong, move on, bro. And even if you think maybe you know what, maybe I am right. Acknowledge in that moment and then find a better way to like say it later down the line. Like it depending on your relationship with that person. Like if someone says, "Hey, yo, my man, you're wrong," like, "Hey, yo, you're right. I'm wrong. My bad." And keep it moving. So Will, you want to add any dark humor to this?
I do not. I'm not the dark humor nigga. Like y'all been cracking jokes. Yeah,
I'm definitely dark humor nigga. But I know my humor. Like,
and I respect
the bad folks.
I think it's also one of them things where
the fact that you thought
Wait, hey, no, hold up, say. Wait, never mind. Keep going, Tony. I'm not derailing this convo.
I was just gonna say. I think it's also one of them things to where for us, like in our generation of being young and black, we see so much bullshit when it comes to like Martin Luther King Jr. and like Martin Luther King weekend and the holiday and stuff like that. And I'm not even going to. We ain't even got enough time in this show to get into the bullshit that went down on Inauguration Day when it comes to Martin Luther King. But we've seen like MLK on flyers for parties, MLK like on posters for fucking club events and all this just crazy shit. So it's like, and seeing that, we like, okay, this shit is like stupid, but we kind of you become numb to certain disrespect of people like that because it's just you just see so much dumb shit all the time. So it's like when you see like his daughter like really strongly against like using his image in a way that doesn't depict him as the person he was, it's like it kind of puts into perspective like how fucked up a lot of shit is when it comes to like our historical figures and just our elders in general.
And I got a question because I think I seen the picture, but like, wasn't it just like a picture like of him and like Sexy Red face to face or some shit like that?
Yeah, so it was two. It was like another AI one that was way more weird and extra, but it was that one that she posted where it was like them two in the club like face to face.
Okay.
I just Googled
crazy, man.
I was trying to see. I was like, because obviously MLK's got a very famous Boondocks episode. I didn't see one, and someone will correct me if I'm wrong. I can't find Malcolm X on the Boondocks, and I'm like, they knew better. But to Tony's point of like certain people that we've seen so much bullshit, it's like that shouldn't be okay. Even if you have a different view of both leaders, it's like those are just certain names should be and I know it's 2025 and the internet exists, so nobody's name is untouchable, right? Like there's like that's just not a thing. But yeah, you just gotta, and again, you just admit you're wrong, move on, and have some decency and some respect, especially if someone whose dad was literally assassinated says, "Hey, please don't post that picture." Maybe take their advice. That's all.
As you disrespect somebody's dead on a weekly. It's crazy.